Hey there guys, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. I'm Kata Hain, and we rejoin my Imperial campaign with the hopes of uniting all of the Empire territory before the marauding Chaos hordes spill out from the Chaos Waste and lay waste to all that man has wrought. At the moment, we are standing in a pretty strong position, having united most of the territories of the Empire. The only ones withstanding us at the moment are Ostermark, Ostland, owned by the Kislevians, the men of Kislev, Hochland, just a little holdout to this territory here, and Nordland. Also, we'll eventually have to deal with Sylvania, but we're going to need some serious Sigmar warrior priests if we're going to deal with that, as there's going to be a lot of nasty vampire corruption in that province by the time we get to it, and I'm not keen on dealing with spooky skeletons just yet. So, the game plan. At the moment, we have some troops being reinforced to Eben von Liebwitz, and he's going to help our Dwarven throng from Karak Norn assault into the territories Karak Hern. Beyond that, the Emperor Karl Franz is just cleaning up some of his troops after the very expensive battle for Middenheim. We lost a lot of troops in that fight, a little bit to my embarrassment. Of course, this gentleman here swinging his sword around is recruiting some of his troops of his own. Pistoliers and a couple of crossbow units. This is Castilian engineer Helmut Feuerbach, and his next campaign, or his next charge, will be into taking Hochland, which won't be too much of a difficult prospect. Beyond that, I think we should be preparing for our war with Tempelhof, as they are next on the chopping block, and I think that will improve our relations with the vampire counts for some time. And actually, you know what, they actually condemn that, sorry. They condemn our military actions against Tempelhof, so apparently are they in an alliance with it? They are not, but actually it looks like the strength rating is towards Tempelhof. They own some of Ostermark. Jesus. What an odd turn of affairs. And Ostermark itself, holding only one settlement, we can take easily after we take Hochland. So, let us end the turn, gain some of that sweet income, and hopefully we can build some infrastructure in Altdorf so that we can hire on some more knights, some actual knights, as opposed to the pistoliers and outriders we currently possess at the moment. Quite a few of my battles have been relying on the linchpin that is the single regiment of Reichsguard that we own from the starting bonus of...
Empire, vampire. To even dress as such is a grave insult.
Uh-oh. What say you to me? Ooh, trade agreements. Come, let us truly unite the Empire. Bring Sylvania to your bosom, and we will repay such loyalty in kind. Well, we can't confederate with you, and I don't, I abhor the vampire and the undead abomination. But of course, trade agreements, oh, I have a sweet spot for trade agreements. I'm going to have to decline that, my friend.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
The rise of chaos. Dire tidings from the north. The tendrils of chaos writhe and reach out from the accursed waste, tainting the land and sowing dissent. Their corrupt forces wax ever stronger, and now their agents are abroad, spreading the foul corruption of their malign gods. On their heels come bands of marauding warriors led by the most zealous of the Chaos Lords, eager to wreak destruction in the name of the ruinous powers. And all the while, ever more warriors flock to some focal point in the Chaos Waste, a nexus of power which transcends their petty rivalries and impels them to join with the numberless horde. Doom approaches, and it is only in strength that any hope may be found. Oh dear, I spoke too soon. Oh, and apparently we've been accused of foolish vainglory. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past and managing the realm. They say you're a fool. Perhaps a more humble approach. We do need some recruitment bonuses. Chaos rises, so the corrupt forces of chaos taint the land. Now we have a god. Plus 1 chaos corruption to all provinces. Can we get rid of you? What you doing up there, eh? I actually don't know how to...
Grave news, repair your defenses well.
Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna have to worry about chaos corruption in all of our provinces. Damn. Well, we're keeping it down anyways, but we're gonna have to invest in a warrior priest temple. Where shall we put that though? Talabheim? Did we build one here? No, but we can once we get the city up and running. Nuln has its own thing going on. Averheim has a spare slot soon. Surplus in in a couple of turns anyways. Those temples to Sigmar are pretty expensive. Where are they here? Shrine of Sigmar, you already need like a town, so it needs to be in a capital. And we can hire on some warrior priests. I don't think we can hire on any warrior priests anywhere, just the moment. Because we don't have that building. Damn it. Alright. Hi! There you are. Talogast Soul Thief is just hanging out here. Well, we're gonna have to recruit a bunch of agents to take care of these guys. Especially if they're just wandering about our territory. So, can we not... I keep pressing that. Where do we have the ability to recruit an Empire Captain? I thought we did. Nuln, was it? Yes. Let us hire on line of sight, income from buildings. Yeah, screw it. While he's going around taking down chaos agents, he will also be providing us a little bit of bonus to cash. Peter Blaze. Let's hire you for 1,000 gold. And let's move you up over here. You're probably not going to be able to kill him outright the first time, but this is a beginning of a series of battles that we're going to need to fight. Otherwise, we have some cash for upgrades. But do we want them? These guys need some more spearmen? No, some more crossbowmen will do.
Is it time?
Couple for you, and you're still reinforcing, so next turn that'll be fine. You can stay with him. We're just gonna leave you guys there for now. You guys are ready, so let's push ourselves into Carrick Earn. This way? No, we'll go around. Actually, it's gonna take like quite a while. We'll push this way and just risk it. See if we can't get into some trouble with the dwarfs. And you guys are doing all right without them hanging out there. I'll actually upgrade to a tavern instead of the tap house. Our provinces otherwise are doing pretty good, besides the wasteland. But you know what? They're just there to be our cash cows, so I'm not too concerned about it. Open our map back up. I think that should be good for now. At least to end this turn. So we will. And move on to turn 48. Okay, yeah. Oh, they're coming north. Oh, you want to meet with my celestial wizard then, eh? Oh, you'll find that he's no easy conquest. No, he's spent some time on the battlefield. Gained some leveled ups. The Carrick Norn guys are leaving? Oh, great, thank you. I thought you guys were gonna come take this land from the Carrick Hearn dwarfs. Skaling and the Varg.
The
Chaos tribes
have been sighted nearby. The forces of chaos wish to bring about the end times. Beat
we gained a
down
burger.
at every opportunity.
And a noble. Okay. Alright, yes, we're gonna have to deal with him. What's he doing anyways? What are you up to? Just causing trouble is what you're up to. Oh, look at that. Plus 4% chaos corruption since he's hanging out there. Well, let's dispatch Rutshell Hellborg. Oh boy. See if you can't take him down. Positive outcome, 28%. Negative outcome, 72%. Damn, that is not good at all. Well, he doesn't have a high chance of being wounded himself, so let's try it. Come on, right wizard.
Absolutely not.
Total failure. Alright, well, he tried. And he gained a level up for it. One thing that you want to do, though, is try to spec them towards assassination with the zap ability. Before we can do that, we need 4 points in his campaign effects tree, which we were speccing him more for a battle effect with his skills, but let's upgrade. Damn. Let's upgrade Comet Struck, which gives us a reduction of vampiric and chaos corruption. Alright, so this should level out the corruption in this area at least a little bit. God, the goddamn Emperor is here. Come on, guys. Don't turn to chaos while the Emperor is around. We can upgrade Middenheim, which I think we should.
What?
And now Helmat Fierbacht is pretty well equipped. We'll push him towards the border with Hawkland, and well, they know what's coming. They're already aware of it. Elsewise, you... What's the forces look like? Pretty good. Do they have any, can we check out the garrisons here? Ooh, the garrisons here is actually better than their capital city. Longbeards and dwarf warriors with great weapons, so let's go threaten them in Karakurt, just since they declared war on us anyways. And there's no way we're breaking into it, but oh, we'll leave them siege, just to teach those dwarfs who's boss. If they want to sally out to us, I think we'll take the advantage then. Alright. Where is our Imperial Captain? We're going to keep pushing him up this way. I know it's going to be a bit of a long walk, but he can try to help out in taking down that Chaos Sorcerer of the lore of metal. Goddamn metal sorcerer is causing trouble. Alright, so next turn. Oh, we have some skill points. Alright, you do want me to build assault equipment, don't I? Alright, we'll build.
Raise your weapons.
We'll build a couple of siege towers just for fun. We'll probably won't even ever use them. And you said we had to... Karl Franz gained a level up. Very, very nice. He's level 12 now. Oh, we can upgrade his Pegasus. Gives him a charge bonus. We can also upgrade Leader of Men. Gives that aura size. Sigmar Ward. And we got the tier 2 battle skills now. Brass Lunged. Character's aura size. Emperor's Finest. Charge bonus for Great Swords, Knights, and Reichsguard. Gunnery. Missile damage for artillery. And Mighty Forge. Ward save for Steam Tank and Demigriffs. These we really don't apply to us right now, since we have lower tier units. Let's see here. We could increase the public order, which is always good. Damn. What should we grab? Let's go with that public order, as I feel like public order is going to start to be a problem come these next few turns. And who else leveled up? Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas. A captain. Well, a captain should first and foremost have a warhorse. A pretty cool guy anyways. We could give you some equipment. Do we have any? Free? No. Oh, we do. An obsidian lodestone, magic resistance. Huh, why not, mate? There you go. You're hanging out with Eben Olden, aren't you? Might need to send you out to stem the tide of chaos, but for now, turn 49. Not good. Chaos corruption is going to be the death of us if we can't take care of it quickly. Oh, and what are you up to? You better not be acting on the settlement. Destroying buildings and assaulting the garrison are honestly one of the most annoying things that the AI agents can do. And the Karakurt dwarfs have not sallied forth, and the Karaknorn dwarfs are leaving for some reason. Well, thanks, guys. I called you into battle for your own benefit, and you guys are just leaving. The orcs are still kind of just wandering about, trespassing in my territory. Mission failed. This is one of those ones for Nordland. Yeah, I know. I didn't do a character assassinate. I'm sorry. Besiege, surplus, trespasser. Oh, the library was completed. That's good. And we researched the technology. Cool. So let's open up here. We have some new researches. Quite a few, actually. Upkeep and recruitment costs for pistoliers and outriders. Vigor loss reduction for all cavalry units. That's pretty good. And upkeep as well. Charge bonus for cavalry and speed for cavalry. Really good. Blacksmith. Oh, weapon strength for spears and swords. That's pretty bloody good. I think that was the next one we wanted to go for. I'm gonna have to go with that. That's just gonna increase our infantry effectiveness by like twofold. What else we got going on? Hey, don't close that. The library. So we can recruit units from Altdorf now. Our Empire Knights. We can't recruit the Outriders or the Outriders with grenade launcher just yet, since we don't have a foundry, but that's okay. I think honestly we should spend that little bit of cash that it takes to recruit from a distance and just hire on some of these for Karl Franz. It's gonna take 4 bloody turns, but it's gonna be worth it once we have them. Which kind of really sucks, but that's fine, and we'll hire on, honestly, some Outriders, I think, to round out the army. Yep, it's going to take a while, but old Karl Franz will be hanging out there for a bit anyways. And apparently this Chaos Sorcerer didn't actually do anything. He just came over to Middenheim to stand menacing and stare menacingly at it. Second time's the charm. Let's try to put him in the down. There's another failure, but at least he didn't die. And hopefully we have some reinforcements coming in the form of an Empire Captain to help him put that bloody Chaos Sorcerer into the dirt. Alright. Nothing more interesting to do. That siege is still, well, sieging, but I really don't plan on doing anything with it. Hopefully we have some reinforcing armies from... Oh, did you sneak through the underway, did you? Well, I can't have any of that. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything to these dwarfs, but at least we can threaten them and get some army experience by fighting them. See if we can. We'll cancel the siege.
Moving on.
And we will see if we can't stop that army from whatever sinister plans it has, because I'm sure that they're keen on ruining my day. Migdal von Golbarak is just way too reinforced for me to do anything for to them, even if I wanted to. I suppose our Empire Captain could wreak some havoc with assaulting the garrisons, but man, their garrisons are quite large regardless. Might as well get some experience. He's got a 51% chance of doing something good, so get in there, Nicholas Volkmann.
Yes, General.
Oh, and he gained a follower. Oh, that's pretty cool. Enemy hero action success minus 4%. And he was successful. He even gained a level up for it. So, definitely worth it. Let's do public order increase when he's deployed. And then we'll try to spec him towards doing some supplemental things. And we'll probably give him a couple of things into Blade Master, just increase his effectiveness in the fight. Nope, I undid that. Alright, Nicholas, you're good. Let's end the turn to go to turn 50. Where... Oh, there's another one. Bloody hell. Okay. What just happened there? I'm not quite sure. Karak Kern is thinking about it. Oh, are they coming? Oh, uh-oh.
The enemy bring
reinforcements
to the
We could try to flee here because they sallied forth their army. Defending against the dwarves. They're not very fast. They do have a grudge thrower and some corollars. We have the advantage in artillery and ranged units, though. Oh man, this could be tough. Dwarves are not fast. Screw it. Oh, we could lose everything here, but I'm gonna go for it. Alright, this is gonna be a great way to cap off the video, I think. Alright, we're doing defensive, so they have to get aggressive with us. But their initial army is quite small. And they have those grudge bearers. Or grudge throwers, which is going to be a bit of an issue, but we do have mortars. So I think we should get aggressive with our pistoliers, try to take down their artillery. Our outriders can actually do damage to their infantry, since our riders are armor piercing. And alright, the reinforcements are coming from behind us. This is good. Conventional knowledge would say this is bad, but what we're going to do is be really, really cheeky. So we're going to take our core of non-shielded spearmen, set them in a block. Gonna take two of you, you and you. You can hang out in the middle. This is gonna be our reserves. We're gonna take our crossbowmen. They aren't armor piercing, so they won't do too much against the dwarves, but we'll put them actually on the side here. Our pistoliers are what is going to win us the day, I think, and we're gonna try to sneak them in the back here in vanguard deployment so that we can really disrupt their battle line. And then our outriders are gonna stay a little bit closer, leading the charge from the front. And our mortars are going to be as far up as possible, because by the time that their reinforcements come in, our mortars are going to not be able to move too far. But hopefully this works. My plan here is to disrupt them with these coming forward, hit them hard from the side, and just push as fast as we can forward to take their starting position, wipe out their starting army, then turn and hopefully be able to face the rest of their army. This is going to be tight. So let's grab all of our troops and move them up to the line as far up as possible. Who do we have back here? You can hang out like that, and you guys just right up on the line, because we're going to try to do this as quickly as possible. You start the battle, and I'm going to pause, take a look at what they've got going on. A nice tight little formation with dwarf warriors and miners at the front. They have some dwarf warriors with great weapons, which are pretty nasty with that armor piercing. And they also have thunderers, which is the same idea as our handgunners, and actually they do less damage, which is surprising. Probably have better accuracy. And the coilers at the back and the grudge throwers. So let's grab you guys. Try to spread them out a little bit. We're gonna have to do some micro here. Grab you guys. Get them right about here. Get you guys right about there. And alright, let's move this group further. Get our mortars. What's all in range of the mortars? What's the biggest threat here? Probably the great weapons, but we're not going to put both onto them. Go like that. You guys need to push quickly upwards. Unfortunately, they're going to take a lot of damage from the missile troops, but that's what spearmen are there for. They're cheap and dispendable, so... Alright, dispendable. Did I just say that's not the word I wanted. Expendable. Not dependable. And definitely not whatever the hell I said initially. I don't even remember now. Alright. Get up there. Cool. That's orders for everybody. Alright, let's hope this works. Everyone better get running. Oh, and they're already charging us back. Our battle lines might not do too well. Get those pistoliers up. Alright, those mortars are landing good shots. Oh, Eben Olden, you ran up there really quick, didn't you? Alright, just overrun them. Get up there quick. Oh, those are good hits, guys. Alright, I'm gonna pause again, because they're coming in pretty quick. Looks like they're all angling towards my spearmen. Go like that, like that. These guys are gonna intercept those. You guys can go for the quarters. You guys need to wrap around, and you two need to turn the flank. These crossbowmen need to angle themselves to actually be effective, and these outriders should be right about here. Pistoliers, just take down those grudge throwers if you would. If you would be so kind. Alright. And Eben Olden, I need you to get into the fight. Alright, we're not doing so bad. Pull you guys all the way around, please. Those mortars are getting pretty feisty with our own troops, so let's turn them. Dwarves are pretty stalwart folk, but, and I've discovered this through playing with my friends, they don't take getting hit in the flank very well, and they also actually don't have that high morale. They can take punishment like beatings like no other race, but when they find themselves in a desperate situation, they actually have a tendency to crumble pretty quickly. Like, watch this morale just drop all across. It's their lords who you really have to watch out for. Their lords will almost never break. Alright, these guys are turning the flank here. Let's get these guys online too. You guys are not useful over there, so let's bring you over that side. Same thing with the pistoliers. They also have a tendency, a stubborn tendency, to just keep coming back. I guess that's their little caveat to their weak morale, is that they will rally pretty quickly too. Alright, mortars. We need you firing at something. Anything, really. We need some guys to actually put on a line here. Oh, this is gonna be desperate, I think. They're taking a lot of quarter fire. Alright, clean them up. You guys are not facing the right way. Oh, so much quarter fire. We need to pull our outriders around and get to them. Distract them long enough. Can we get guys on the line? You guys still like fighting sporadically out there? Screw fighting that guy. Their bloody leaders are so hard to deal with. Alright, we've been overrun. Alright, crashing into him. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. I figured I was gonna lose this, but... Go back. You guys are at least distracting their quarrelers. Same idea here. Who do we got? Somebody's way out there. I really don't need you attacking those quarrelers right now. Eben Olden is still fighting their lord, and oh, he's fighting both lords now. There's no way. Alright, one of our dudes. You guys need to fight there. You guys need to not be fighting those. Well, we already knew this was going to be a losing fight, but I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. Bloody half-pint dwarves. Alright, we got some spare spearmen that we can crash into there. Oh, I know I'm losing ground. Where is Eben Olden? Fighting dwarfs. Yeah, this cluster here is not going to survive very long. Nor will these guys. They're taking too many shots from those quarrelers. Yeah, we're going to have to pull a retreat here. Yeah, there it goes. Everyone's breaking. Damn it. We had a solid plan. We just couldn't take care of them long enough. We couldn't take care of their initial army quick enough. Unfortunately, Damn. Dwarfs just have that ability, even though they crumble like somewhat quickly, they just rally so fast too. We nearly took them. Our losses were definitely a lot more than theirs, but we almost wiped the first army out. Damn. At least there's a... How does an Averlander tell the difference between cattle and his wife? He can't. At least there's a nice joke there. Well, I think we still have the chance to flee. We wiped out their garage thrower at very least and put a bloody nose on their first army, but their second army was relatively untouched. They're probably going to be able to chase us down and hopefully... Okay, no, they weren't able to. Good. Elsewise, we'd lose the entirety of the army. Damn. Bloody dwarfs. Yeah, look at this one, eh? You guys, where the hell were you to help me out there? You're running back to the safety of your little homes, and we were out here dying. Bastards. Dwarves make poor friends and poor enemies. All the prattling, petty merchants are the same. They decry taxes and whine about, or whinge how bureaucracy, damn, stifles trade. Now the burgomeisters demand tax relief or will halt supplies. Wow, thanks guys, alright. Path blocked. That one. Battle. That was our first defeat, I think. At least we built a tavern to console us. We lost two of our, one of our mortars, and I think we lost something else. I think it was one of the spearmen. Damn. All right, we'll find some relief in Fieldorf, and hopefully hire back some troops. I'll hire back on some mortars. The Outriders did decently well. I like that they're armor piercing, but the Pistoliers, honestly, I don't like Pistoliers at all. I find that they're really quite terrible sometimes. But let's hire on some handgunners instead then, and let's just get rid of one of these groups of Pistoliers. We can merge them, can't we? To fill one unit up, and we're gonna disband one of these Pistoliers. I'm just gonna get another group of handgunners. Cool, I can appreciate that. Get rid of that, and we have a population surplus in the Reichsland and the Wissenland, but we don't really have the gold to do anything with that. Everybody else, I think, is doing all right. The Emperor is still waiting on his reinforcements. Helmut Fierbach is staring menacingly across the border here.
The comet comes.
And we can't reach the other Chaos. Where did the last one go?
Absolutely not.
Was he killed by Nordland? Because if so, that's pretty baller by Nordland. I think he honestly was. Alright, we'll merge.
No,
you don't know?
Sir, not
No.
likely.
No. Oh, because it takes up a slot of a unit. All right. Well, we'll try to go join Helmut. And you know what, Helmut? You can take the you can take this guy too. Actually, he'll follow you up front and try to take down that other Chaos Sorcerer before he causes too much trouble. I think that's a lot of our forces. Nicholas, what are you doing? Oh yeah, you're pissing off the dwarves, weren't you? Well, let's continue to piss off the dwarves and give you some benefits. Actually, you know what? Let's go piss off the vampire counts, actually. Oh, hey, that's Manfred von Karstein. Level 11. Well, hey, Manfred, you're not really... I will not mock you. No, you've got quite a army going on and a sort of unholy power. Some good stuff, actually. Well, let's move our forces out into Vampire Land instead. It looks like von Karstein's had enough of Tempelhof and he's moving in a grand army. Eben Olden's still chilling, not doing much, just hanging out. That's fine. I honestly think we should get rid of your Pistoliers, though, and replace them with Outriders, but we cannot in this province without suffering recruitment penalties. So, I think that's a lot of it. Alright. Well, we suffered a little bit of a loss of pride from the dwarfs there, but that was to be expected. We will come back, and we will deal with them, and we'll put a few more grudges in their books. But that was a cheeky attack from them, and a somewhat cheeky defense, even though we lost it. Cool. Well, in the next one, we might see a little bit of revenge on the dwarfs. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like it on the old YouTubes and dislike it if you didn't like it. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, and subscribe if you want to see more. I've been Kata Hane, you've been wonderful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.